What up, David here with some more Your Turn to Die. Let's get into this. We introduced ourselves to pretty much every character, and now we've got a big box. Large box, big enough to fit a watermelon. It's pretty heavy, maybe 20 to 30 pounds. And there are 3 keyholes. Okay, so I did buy a mouse. I now own a much easier way to play this game. Red key? Large box, okay. Oh, this is it! Okay, so we're definitely Danganronping. The key fits perfectly in the hole. 3, which means I hope other people have. We can use our key too? Let's try it. Oh, and I wonder if Kana took a red key from Kana. Oh. I thought I was gonna say I took, but no, it was just like the game. It's not whittled down, but I'll give it a shot. The other 2 fit perfectly. Also, this might be dangerous, so leave it to the policeman. Let me know if the clicking is too loud. I'm gonna try for it not to be too obnoxious, but, you know, there's gotta be a compromise at some point. The game's a lot easier to play now. And it's open. What's inside? You might not want to look. Oh. So I have to have the mouse on the screen to be clicking properly, so don't mind the cursor. Unfortunately, I saw it before Keiji could speak. Inside was a person's head? What? No! For real? Wait, isn't this just a doll? Huh? Oh, you're right. A letter? Find my body, bring me back, for I don't have arms or legs. Find your body? Where could the body be? Do we even need to find it, Meow? This could be a trap, Wolf. That's true, I don't think there's any need to do what the letter says. I think it's about time we search outside of this room. No, isn't that dangerous? Q-Taro is what he goes by shorthand, that's funny. Isn't his last name like Burger or something? I want to get back home. I can't just sit still here. Let's just move in groups. So that no one does anything suspicious, right? Meh. Joe's face is very, like, freakish. He's got that nose that, like, the Arthur character has, and even, like, Korra in Legend of Korra sometimes has. It's just, like, 2 little slits. I'm scared. If there's some other horrible device like the first trial. Me and Now can look after Kana. If you guys are in danger, haul ass back here. Well then, who should I go with? Someone to keep an eye on? Act alone? No, we're going with Joe. We gotta stick by Joe. He's our buddy. Joe, come search with me. Sorry man, I'm going with Keiji. So he's gonna search with the suspicious one. Huh? I see. Why with Keiji? Hey, Miss Sarah, could we search together? Eh? So sorry, if you can't trust me, that's fine. It's not anything like that, just... Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I trust you too, Miss Sarah. But throwing around a word like trust just makes you look suspicious, huh? No, it's not like I really distrust you, so... Alright, let's get searching around. Don't have any big spills, guys. And be sure to share any information you find. His half-lidded expression is very funny to me. That's the end of the discussion? I didn't know that was a formal discussion. Let me adjust the cam a little bit. That might be a little bit better. I'm a lot more leaned back than I normally am, so because I'm just kind of reclining here with a mouse. It's on a pillow on my lap, so I'm really lounging around here. All right, Miss Sarah, should we go? Hopefully the game is just point and click, because then like this is a very comfortable way to play, honestly. A doll head and a body. The first trial. Oh, so like instead of a trial, it's gonna be like games. Interesting. Let's try to find some kind of clue. So it's kind of like Saw-ish. Hey, is that us? Now and Reiko looking at the faint Kana. Okay. Sarah, come run in if you're in danger, alright? Feel free to leave the heavy lifting to the guys. Then again, the scrawny beanie kid doesn't look so tough himself. You better run too. Well, what a cutting remark. Oh no, this guy's giving me like Nagito. Best of luck, everyone. Alright. There are many exits out of the room. Taking a look through them. Alright. See those huge cushions and the dead ends? I wonder, when I fell, did I land on one of those cushions? Same for me. I bet all of us fell in a similar way. Joe came carrying you into the hall here. Didn't imagine you two would be friends, though. I can't go nowhere. Well, I mean, I probably can, I just don't know where they go. There are many exits out of the room. Okay. Alright, so do I have to hit it here? Alright. There's a green vending machine here. Seems to sell drinks, but I've got no money. A vending machine with high prices. Water and soda both cost 1,000 yen. Talk about price gouging. Anything else? I guess we'll go to the bar? Oh my god. This looks like a bar. Is that a mannequin? Oh no, it's the other dude. The Einstein-looking dude. This looks like a bar. Seems to be a lot of alcohol present, but you're underage, so keep away, Miss Sarah. You better not drink at a time like this either, Sue. So, on the other hand, some might say there's no better time to drink. Okay. Bunch of names on the blackboard. Can drink. Alice, Kai, Kazumi, Keiji, Shunsuke, So, Naomichi, Mai, Megumi, Reko, Kyutaro. Ah. Interesting. Can't drink. Anzu, Kai, Jin, Kugi, Sarah, Joe, now Hinako, Ranmaru. Okay, I'm guessing this is straightforward. I don't have all their names memorized, but this alone might give some indication. Like maybe one of them is actually not as young as they seem to be. But it seems like everyone who was young is like in this list. Our names and some strangers' names too. Don't tell me the people who we haven't seen are dead. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh god, I didn't notice him just hanging out down here. A variety of alcoholic drinks. None of them seem notable. Professor Mishima is inspecting every inch of the room. Oh, Miss Sarah, have you encountered any dangers? Please take utmost caution. Yes. He's so weird. Jin is searching for Jin at low eye level. Bars are just full of alcohol, meow. I hate alcohol, Wolf, and I hate my drunkard dad more, meow. Oh, you got some issues at home, I see. Your dad has a bad drinking habit? He's an annoyance, Wolf. When you drink, you gotta be sure not to get swallowed up yourself. I'm drinking age 2, I ought to be careful. That's a weird moment of introspection, but okay. Okay. Anything else? Okay, this just tells you how old everybody is, basically. Who's a minor, who's not. Okay, shall we go somewhere else? Passage to bar. Okay. I think we explored everything that we needed to there. Okay. How about this one? Ooh, a little dining room? It looks like a cafeteria. I wonder if our kidnappers are telling us to eat up here. Alright, we got a small dart. Small, but it looks fancy. The tip is sharp, so be careful. And a lighter. Okay, these are gonna be useful. That's an expensive-looking Zippo lighter, hashtag not sponsored. And an elegant chandelier. Alright, door to the kitchen is shut fast. Interesting. Pitch black area in the back of the cafeteria. I guess we'll go to the back of the cafeteria. We can't go into the kitchen yet. Oh, this looks not creepy at all. What an imposing atmosphere. The red lamp is eerie. I don't think I have the courage to enter that door. Let's enter the door. Whoa, it's not locked. What should we do, Miss Sarah? Are we going in? Yep. We're gonna get fucked. Here goes. This is more horrifying than anything else. It's pink, and there's no sound. Okay, so, alright, Ramona's room over here. Something sitting next to the stuffed animals. Obtain bullets. Woo! These feel pretty light. Hey, let me look at those. Ah, these are dummy bullets. Dummies? They're like toys. You put these in a gun, they won't fire. So they're not real. Yeah, they're safe at any rate. Oh no, let's have Keiji look at these. He should have more expertise than us, so maybe he could tell us something. Well, we can give us some kind of clue about the culprits. There's a heart-shaped vent on the wall. Oh, we're gonna come through that, like, late in the game, aren't we? Nothing on the shelves. Eerie stuffed animals, yeah, I'll say. Alright, and the torso. Clothed doll torso leans against the wall. It's not gonna move, is it? Could this be usable as a blunt weapon? Your imagination has some wild quirks. Quirks? More importantly, don't you think it's related to the doll head in the box? Nah. Find the body. There was a note, wasn't there? I wonder if the doll head from the box can be combined with this torso. Will that make something happen? What do you mean, make something happen? It might, which is a little scary. Yeah, let's search around some more first. No, give me the torso. You can put this off for now, right? These people are idiots. What's this? Oh, the bullets. Great, now we're gonna have to come back here when someone's dead. These people are dumb. Fix the puzzle. That's Resident Evil 101. Or is that more Silent Hill? Let me know. I haven't played either. It just seems to be the case. I played a little bit of Resident Evil 2. There's a red vending machine here. Seems to sell cigarettes, and the back area is a smoking area, I guess. Cigar lounge? You don't go buying anything if you're underage, of course. Can't go turning you into a delinquent, Miss Sarah. Even lots of delinquents don't smoke, honestly. Vending machine is stuffed with cigarettes. Something in the dispensing slot. You got a cigar. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. It's got a high-class feel, huh? Back seems to be a smoking area, and this is like an arcade of some sort. Game room. Is this a game room? Let's throw a dart. Pretty lonesome considering. Feels like there'd be some kind of puzzle or trick to this place. I'll rely on your insight, Miss Sarah. Yep. What's that thing about the dartboard? Seems to be a breeze blowing. Interesting. Red door shut fast, how curious. Blue door seems to open easily. Seems we can enter any time. Blue room! I definitely am gonna throw a dart at that dartboard, don't you worry. It's weird, it's like there's a gap too. Whoa, what are those? What are those? They're human-shaped figures sitting in the chairs. Oh, mannequins. Let's get closer and check them out. Maybe there's some arms for the doll. Or what was she missing? A torso and something else? I already forgot. Something strange is sitting in the chair. Looks like it's a doll. A doll, huh? Let's inspect it. Let's take it off the chair and inspect it. The doll's attached to the chair. Feels like there's something to this. That's not good anyway. I don't know what I'd do if it's suddenly attacked. Taking a closer look, there's something between the doll and the chair. Is this a gun? Obtained a revolver. Casual revolver. Oh, I don't like that look on his face. What are you going to do with that, Sarah? Sorry, Miss Sarah. Hey, would you give me that? No! Maybe we should give it to Keiji. He's a cop. That's alright. You shouldn't let it leave your sight. It doesn't seem to have bullets, but definitely hand it over to someone else. I understand. I am not giving him that! I don't trust him. I barely know him. He's so friendly. Hold on. Let's go back to the game room, because I feel like something's gonna happen in there. It's a dartboard. How dreary. Playing here would just feel lonely. Yes! Throw the dart. Hi-ya! I forcefully throw the dart towards the target. Suddenly, a strong wind blows from above, and the dart plummets into darkness. Lost the dart. Such a shame. 0 points. Ah. Okay, so I can't stick that in someone's eye now. That may be a problem. Seems we can enter any time. Can I jump down here? There's a very deep hole. Yikes, that's deep alright. Seems there's wind blowing. Okay, so the wind should have been a tip-off. I think I can throw a dart pretty quickly, but whatever. Alright. Damn, I lost my dart. Wait, I can go into the red room now? Wait, what? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's talk to the people. I feel like it's a big deal that I lost my dart, but, I mean, you gotta try, right? It would appear this is a doll. Its placement here seems significant. The head has a weighty feel. When I shake it, I hear this sloshing sound. Ew! Is there liquid inside? Perhaps the kidnapper's aim is to have us stick a straw in here for hydration, then when we find ourselves thirsty. The head seems pretty solidly built, though. Apologies, I was trying to tell a joke. At a time like this? Truly sorry. Okay. A dubious doll sits in the chair. I love dubious doll. Dubious doll, dubious doll, dubious doll. Hey Sarah, put out your hand. Huh? Received 3 bullets, damn. Wait, these are... No, they're not mine. Found them while checking the seats. I've never seen these in real life. Are these real bullets? Probably. Dangerous stuff. So would you take them? Bitch, I just found a gun. Why me? Joe'll get antsy if I have them. That said, I can't give them to Joe either. So I'm counting on ya, Sarah. I'm counting on you, Sarah. Hey, Sarah, you found anything out? No, there's still plenty I don't get. What's especially strange to me is how there were gun and bullets in this room. What meaning could there be to the kidnappers giving us a weapon? Might want to cause discord. Discord? Ugh, I left that server ages ago. A weapon that puts one person at an advantage. Who'd want to hand that over to someone else? A fight over the weapon, yeah, that's plausible. We got good old Sarah with us, so you won't fall for that trap. Why do you trust me so much? Only 'cause you're so darn cute, kiddo. Jeez. I felt the urge to make that even creepier than it had to be. Keiji's been intentionally guiding everyone to put their trust in me. Is he gonna kill me? I wonder why. Didn't expect you to respond to a compliment with such a dubious look. Like the dubious doll? Alright, Keiji. I found these dummy bullets in the cafeteria. What's that? Handed the dummy bullets. Do these seem like a clue? I'll check them out. Now, what to do while he's investigating? What's this smooth criminal going on here? A dubious doll, dubious doll. Dubious, dubious, dubious. Alright. How you doing? I tried taking this painting off the wall earlier, but it's stuck on there so tight, so no dice. Can't investigate anymore, huh? Sure is a suspicious place, I tell you what. What are you doing, Q-Taro? Just getting a big old view of the room. Well, these guys are checking every corner. No hesitation. Ain't they scared of traps? Alright. We'll take a closer look. How much time you need? I want my dart back. Oh, Sarah, hold on a sec. Yes? Before leaving the room, I turned around and... Huh? Miss Sarah, aren't you coming? Oh! What? What the? Miss Sarah, are you okay? Iron bars appeared over the door, separating me from So. We've been locked in? Gah. It won't open. I'll look for something to pry with. I thought that said I'll look for something to party with. Alright. Well, we're not on a timer. Well, this sure is bad. Sarah, are you hurt? No, I'm okay, but... Damn it, it's crap. Who knows what'll happen? Stay alert. Hey now, don't put yourselves on guard. Who dat? Whose voice was that? Ha ha ha. Don't sweat the details. I'm the master of this room. You can call me Meister. Is it Monokuma? Now to get right to it. Let me explain the rules of the next game. The rules? Oh my god, it's the guy! It's the smooth criminal man! Oh, I missed that. I accidentally hit the thing before reading that. Something about steak. Staking my life? This one's simple. Right now, there's 5 humans in this room, right? Glance around the room. There's 4 open seats. One will be the challenger, and the other 4 will sit down and be targets. What? Targets? Targets for what? Well, I gave you that cool weapon here in this room, didn't I? We're gonna be targets for a revolver? And what are the rules to this? Surely there's an outcome where nobody dies. Ha ha ha. Naturally, a regular death trap is just old hat, get me? But see, first you'll have to decide who'll be the challenger for me. You're telling us to decide who's gonna shoot without knowing what the game is? Who's gonna want to be the targets? I got it. So, I'm gonna have to fill this... It's gonna have to be me, or I'm gonna give the revolver to someone. Thank F I didn't give that revolver to So. But I lost my dart, so I'm mad now. Alright. Joe's face. I need to get away from your face. Will the challenger be safe? Yep, only the targets get to relish the thrill. What a shame. I see. Sarah, can I ask you to be the challenger? Yes. So clearly I'm gonna have to put the dummy bullets in the revolver and then shoot these people. 3 of them. Or 5 of them? 4, I don't know. What? Don't kid me. You can't decide that all on your own. I suppose it may not be proper to make a young girl handle a gun. I'm in favor of it myself. Sarah's got a clear head. Well, Sarah, are you confident? Confident? I am, actually. Joe. In that trial, he did what I counted on him to do. Now he's making a request of me. I'll handle this, definitely. Please let me do it. Kyutaro. No way, can't approve of that. Let's have a vote. It's not like I don't trust you, but don't think badly of me. Holding it to a vote. Yes, Kai. Perhaps that is the best way to settle this. When we discuss it and then hold a majority vote. Yeah, might be the only way. Right. Do I know this song? I don't know why. I don't know why. That sounded so familiar. Okay, gotcha. Let's do it. Talk to me when you're all set. I'll be standing right here. No. Guess I'll have to wait a little longer. Okay. What is this? A popsicle? Oh, it's the cigar. Alright, so we got our dummy bullets. I have 6. If you pull the trigger with these, it'll only make a sound. A revolver. What's the large hole in the center for? Weapon that fires bullets can be charged with up to 9 bullets in its circular chamber. Live bullets. Extremely lethal. You prepared? Yes. Hold on. Let's see the lighter. Stylish zippo. Okay. I'm prepared. I'm still mad about my dart. I'm always on your side. Great. Side challenger. Hello. So there's like mini little death games too. Alright, let's discuss who's going to take the role of challenger. Once we settle our opinions, we'll hold a vote at the end. Sarah. You know what's up. Show Kyutaro what makes you worth trusting. Gotta have the one I can trust. We gotta have the one we can trust the most be the challenger, I'm thinking. Alright, that's the only topic. No objections there, right? So let's talk it out. Development. Straight to the point. I got experience handle guns. So, leave being the challenger to me. Is that true? Yep, I hate lies. I got real acquainted with shooting when I went to the US. Oh, I thought he was from the US. So you're saying you had training? I'll keep it simple too. Kyutaro, even if you have experience, I can't trust you. Really now? Sorry. The mood has become tense. I am undecided. It pains me to put the responsibility on Miss Sarah. She'll be fine. Sarah's got a mind of steel. I call her Steel Mind. Just call her Steel Mind. Steel Mind? Don't get caught up on that part. Well, Sarah, can you think of any rebuttals? Rebuttals? There's not a lot I can say myself, is there? I'll think about it. Ask me if you're not sure. We'll stress about it together. We won't necessarily settle it. I'm gonna extract you, Kyutaro. Not a lot of people in this country who handle guns. My experience is valuable, but you don't have the brain that I do. We don't know what the game entails, but if it requires skill with guns, then yes. Right, I ain't thinking a single thought about keeping my own hide safe. I'm just considering the best way to beat this game. I do get what you're saying, but you guys gotta think about it rationally. It's not like we're not thinking either, okay? Alright. We don't have enough time. Time to build trust, that is. Precisely. And yet it appears you are very trusting of Miss Sarah. Oh, you could tell? If I may offer my interpretation, perhaps it is because Sarah and Joy are acquainted. Because those two can vouch for each other, you've concluded they can be trusted, yes? Do I look that calculating? That comes as a real shock. It's just intuition. I am confident in my eye for people. I see. However, there's a piece missing from your story. Oh yeah? What? What's missing? Though I'm not confident in holding a gun myself, so it's a question of what I would want to do. Of who I'd want to do so. Of course, there's someone here who would be well suited to such a task, but for some reason, he's not presenting himself as a candidate. That's true. Whatever the case, if he refuses it, I have no desire to ask him. How troubling. Well, Sarah? Who do you even think I am? The godfather of Sonobeno High School. Can you think of it this seriously? I don't know how to gain trust. It's hard to tell everyone to trust me. I'm just a regular high school student. True, thinking about logically, you don't have much ground to stand on. In that case, how about you have two people's statements duke it out? Duke it out? Yeah, pit opposing statements against each other to advance the discussion. So you're saying to borrow the words of others. I'll give it a try. Okay. Touch verses to pit one person's statement against someone else's statement. If the statements are in conflict, the discussion will advance. Okay, so you're saying you can handle guns. You're saying you trust me. You're just the tutorial. And you're saying you don't know who to pick. And you're saying someone doesn't present themselves as trustworthy. Okay, that's useful. Store statement? What's your statement? Okay, well that's in direct conflict. Hold on, what's your statement? Okay, that's not helpful. Okay, this one's gonna be pretty easy and straightforward, so let's do this. Kyutaro, even if you do have experience, I can't trust you. Ugh. Why's that? Ain't experience important for this? It's because I can't imagine this game requires skill with a gun. Say what? Look at the room. Aren't these dolls curious? I'm betting they're dummy targets. Dummies? Shoot a human or shoot a doll? That's probably what the game's about. What's important is a cool head. The targets can't move from the chairs anyhow. I'm always cool-headed, believe it or not. Even when you're pointing a gun at someone. Huh? It's an awful thing when the person you're looking at could die by your hand. You ever experienced that? Huh. I trust somebody's determined to save her friend more than an amateur with average training. I get it. Maybe I might not be up for it. But still, I got more to say. I suppose I'll listen? Progress. Well, he handled that well. Keiji, doesn't that mean we should have you be the challenger? You must have been tons of gunfights in your line of work. Huh. That is true. Indeed, I was wondering about that myself. Why the policeman who would be most suitable is not recommending himself. Guess you would think so, huh? If I'm gonna put my life on the line, I want the most dependable person I can get. If it ain't me, then it's Keiji. You're the only one. Keiji, what's the matter? I've never fired a gun before. I'm not a real cop either. We won't know if you keep quiet. You refuse, I wish to know the reason, and at that rate, it'll prove an issue. We cannot end our discussion in this state. Nothing? What's the matter? Doesn't that mean we should have you be the challenger? Let's extract him! Keiji's lips are sealed. Wow! I honestly love this, because this was my first thought. Have you never fired a gun? Keiji, have you never actually fired a gun? I have, don't you worry. I put many bullets in many skulls. You answer that easily, and yet... Why are you silent? Keiji, answer me! Whoa. We're all being serious. If you don't say what you're thinking, we won't know. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. What are you, my mom? Ha ha ha. Waha. Oh, that was a good laugh. Alright, I'll explain. I shot a person. Since then, I haven't been able to fire a gun. Huh? I know it's pathetic. Should have been prepared for that when I became a detective. But if something like that happened, wouldn't it make the if something like that happened, wouldn't it make the news? Reality is not only what comes to the surface. It's all I got. It's the truth. I doubt he'll tell me anymore. And it seems I've extracted a new statement out of Keiji. Look what you've made me say. I guess it's a load off my shoulders. Okay. So now... Yeah. I get it! Your clingy questioning might just lead to him... I don't know, I'm getting it. Don't hold my hand this hard. I'm feeling it! Yeah, got him. Don't give me that cocky look. No, I get it. You're supposed to, like, take the ellipsis, turn it into a statement, and then find the new conflict. Okay. Handles gun, cool-headed. Alright. And what's your statement? Okay. Alright, cool. So these two. We should have you, because you have experience. Your experience makes you cray-cray. Not really. It just gives him a little bit of PSTD. PTSD. Jesus Christ. Is that the truth? Yeah. On the job, right? Did you only shoot, die? More ellipsis. Huh. Traumatic, I bet. Real sorry I can't live up to your expectations. Ever since then, pointing a gun at somebody makes my head go weird. Can't stop sweating. Wouldn't want to make you do it then. What is this face? So then you'll count on Sarah, right, Kyutaro? Hold on now, I'm still uneasy. It's our lives on the line, right? Huh, Kyutaro. Managed to convince him this much with everyone else's words. Sarah. Sarah. But in the end, I have to persuade Kyutaro myself. Controls. War of words! A war of words will begin with Kyutaro. Kyutaro's statements will appear in speech bubbles. By touching statements you can refute, you'll deal damage to Kyutaro. Choose the statements that seem like they'll inflict the most damage and defeat him. Want to hear that again? No. Use your words and prove to me that you're worth trusting. Oh, we saving? Okay, I'll save in a new slot. Understood. Oh, progress. Oh, can a high school kid handle this? Alright. My age or being a high schooler shouldn't matter. Jin like here, why would you do it? I mean, obviously we want someone with experience. That was a failure. Wait, what? Joe? Who's Joe? Joe's interesting. Oh, I forgot. Joe's my friend. You can't make him shoot. Oh, I see. These are the things he's saying, and I gotta... Okay. Just his problem. And he's got manly strength. Suppose he might... You got the might to support a gun barrel, Sarah? Ugh! That was a failure. Okay. You really got the confidence? Wait, I need to figure out, what do I need to say? It's not that I distrust you, Kyutaro. I mean, show with your actions, not words. Okay. Fine. Huh? Joe and Keiji acknowledged me from the start. Ugh. Even now, that hasn't been shaken. Please believe in me too. Okay, we got it. That's not true, I trust you all. Why don't I leave it to somebody else? Okay. Oh, I got it. What? I thought I had it. Ugh, I'm exhausted. Me too. I've never changed my voice so much before. Being an honest and arguing it out is kind of refreshing, though. Wait, did I lose? Huh? Well, the discussion's settled. Shall we have our vote soon? Oh, no! Okay, thank God. I failed that miserably. Great. Well, seems it's decided. There should be no objections, right? Haha, I can't help that. Sarah, you gotta admit, I couldn't trust you for much from your words. I'm trying to figure out the game, man. I was not able to think through that. I was distracted by the art. It was like, it keeps changing styles on me. But you got two guys who believe in you. So don't let them down. You do that for me and I'll trust you too. Kyutaro. What a cool thing to say. Man, looking at you guys makes me feel like I'm being selfish. Alright, good luck with the rest, Tara. It's all riding on you. Leave it to me. Shall we take our seats? Kai. Alright, here we go. Now's not the time to think about the meaning of Kai's vote. Things are just about to get started. Alright. Once I prepared myself, I'll talk to the man in the painting. So, large hole in the center. Okay, should I load it with all of them? I'm assuming... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 9. Okay. And how many live bullets do I have? Okay, I'm assuming I'm supposed to fill this with 9 bullets and shoot everybody except one person, or maybe... No, just shoot everybody. And so I'll use all the live rounds on dummies, and then the remaining dummy bullets on the real people. Is there 6? Yeah, great. And I'll still have some left over. And if I can do this in a way that leaves me... Oh wait, no, I'm gonna have to fire 9 anyway, so it's not relevant. Okay, so we're gonna figure this out in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't, smack the bell so you don't miss a thing. Consider supporting me on Patreon. Thank you, Fill in the Blanks and Auto Limits, for supporting me on Patreon, and I'll see you all in the next episode. For now, this is Dave out. Peace out.